Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an exciting video. I'm going to be doing a video testing out all e.L.F. Cosmetics products. I'm really excited to film this video. I don't know why I didn't film it sooner, and e.L.F. is honestly such an iconic brand. I've used many of their products before. I don't think anything was under $10, which is incredible, and I actually am really happy with how it all turned out. If you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look using all e.L.F. products, then go ahead and just keep watching. So first I'm going to be starting off with primer. I'm going to be using the e.L.F. Luminous Putty Primer. I have been using this recently and I really like it. It just gives your skin like a beautiful glow and it really evens out your pores, which is really nice. I like to bring it up to like my cheekbones since it does give like a really nice glow to the skin. Then next for foundation, I'm going to be taking the Flawless Satin Foundation in the shade Sand. I wasn't really sure what shade to get. Hopefully this one matches. If not, I'm sure I can make it work somehow. It's a really cute bottle, honestly. It looks pretty luxurious. It's glass, I think. This is supposed to be oil-free medium coverage foundation and it's supposed to be a satin finish. I'm going to start with a pump, maybe, or two. It feels a little thick, like the texture is pretty rich, so I'm just gonna start off with a pump. Put that out with a brush first. The color, I feel like I could have gone maybe like a shade down, but I'm sure if I add bronzer and stuff, it should be fine. But it's applying on really nicely. I just added a second pump. Yeah, it looks a little light, honest. Ooh, it does look really light. It's okay. So next I'm gonna be taking the Hydrating Camo Concealer. I've actually been using this and I really like it. I've tried the matte one and I wasn't like a huge fan of that one just because I felt like it kind of dried up my skin a little bit. But I do really like the hydrating one. This color is like all right, but usually when I mix it like with my usual foundation, it works out just fine, but I'm afraid it might be a little light right now just because the foundation is pretty light. So for setting powder, I picked up the e.L.F. Halo Glow setting powder in the shade medium. This one really caught my attention. I thought it looked really interesting. I think this is a newer product, so it's in a loose form. Alright, so the color is a little bit deeper, but maybe that's nice because my foundation is looking a little light right now, so maybe this will give me a little bit of warmth. So I'm just gonna lightly set that with a brush. I actually really like the powder. It gave me like a really smooth finish and it did give me like a little bit more color since the foundation I picked up was a little light, so I really like the finish of the powder. For bronzer, I really need bronzer right now because I'm looking a little pale, but I'm using the Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sunkissed, and it looks matte, which is nice. I usually prefer a matte bronzer. My brush. So it says it's Primer Infused, which is interesting. I remember when e.L.F. used to be like $1. Lately, they've really just been extending their makeup line and they have really good quality products for a really good price, which is amazing. So this is like a very natural bronzer, I would say. Kind of have to keep building it. I do want to give myself a lot of warmth and color, so I'm really just packing it on. But the pigment is really nice. It's a really buildable formula, it feels like. And it's blending out really smoothly, which is nice. It's not chalky at all. Next I'm going to be doing brows. Now this one I'm a little bit nervous about just because I'm really picky with what I use on my brows, but I picked up the Ultra Precise brow pencil in the shade Brunette and I wasn't really sure what shade to get. And then I also got the Wow Brow in Deep Brown. I'm wondering if this is going to be a little too dark. Maybe I should have stuck to Brunette, but we'll see how it works. So right off the bat, the shade does look very warm. So this kind of reminds me of like the Benefit brow gel. So if you have like fuller brows than I do, I can totally like see anyone with fuller brows getting away with just the gel, which is nice. Okay, I made the brows work. Would I probably use any of these brow products again? Probably not. Maybe the gel, but I really like what I use and the color that I have with the Charlotte Tilbury pencil, so I'll probably stick to that. And I love my Benefit Clear Brow Gel, so the brows are okay, but I mean, I'm pretty picky with brows, and I find that it's hard to find like a good brow product in the drugstore. And then for eyeshadow, I'm taking the Bite Size eyeshadow in the shade Pumpkin Spice. These looked really cute and interesting to me. These were only $3. These are like super compact, and I love how tiny they are, but the actual shadows, it seems like you get a lot of product, which is nice. So I'm gonna be taking this first shade right here. It's like a matte warm brown, and I'm just gonna use that onto my crease. So that actually blended out really, really nicely. I'm just gonna take that same shade with a more, this smudger brush and run that on the bottom. I'm taking this shade right here, darker brown. So yeah, I'm just applying that to like my outer corner. Yeah, that's actually really pretty. It blends out really nicely actually, so love that. This shade with a flatter brush. And then I'm just gonna take that same flat brush and dip into this shade. So I'm just gonna tight line really quickly with this brown liner. Okay, so I have the Luxe Lash Kit in the style Winged and Polished. How are you guys coping, honestly? I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm like slowly just accepting it. I'm pretty much like a homebody, so I feel like I'm kind of chilling for the most part, but I do love going out to eat. So I think that's what I miss the most, just like being able to sit down in a restaurant, like a nice drink. I'm not like a huge like club person, but I do like to dance sometimes. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to experience Bad Bunny's album like at the club at all, because I feel like that would have been pretty lit, but you know, shit happens. I've been doing a lot of hiking lately, which is something that I never do, and I've actually been really on top of it with like home workouts, which is crazy. I've been working out 5 times a week. Last week I think I worked out 6 times a week. Okay. These lashes are not my favorite, not gonna lie. And I think the lashes were like $3. I'll list it down below. For highlighter, I'm gonna be taking the Baked Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. That, I can already tell it's a really good highlight because you can really see it well on camera. I'm taking the Primer Infused Always Cheeky Blush. It's like a nice peachy shade. I think it'll be nice. Pretty light, and I usually like more peachy colors for my blush. I feel like they suit me better. Okay, so one thing I couldn't find in the e.l.f. section was a lip liner. I'm not sure why, but sorry. So I'm just gonna cheat a little bit and use the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Hot Gossip. This is like one of my favorite lip liner shades, and I feel like it'll look really good with this look. And then for gloss, I'm gonna be taking this plumping gloss in the shade Champagne Glam. This looks really pretty. It has a little bit of like a tingliness to it, but not like overpowering or overbearing. But I really like this. This is like for sure a gloss I know I'll reuse because it's like a nice clear goldeny shade, so I know for sure I'm gonna be using this. I'd say I actually am really happy with how it turned out. The quality is amazing. I feel like this looks like how I usually do my makeup when I use like higher end products. It's really, really nice. And I mean, you can't really go wrong with E.L.F. I honestly was expecting this. I have used their products in the past and I've heard nothing but good things, so I'm not surprised that this looks incredible. And it feels really nice. It feels lightweight. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup as well. But yeah, I wanted to do a look that I would obviously wear, so I did stick to like my more bronzy tones as usual, but I do kind of want to try different colors now that I know that I like the eyeshadows and the lips and like the face products. And then I do want to definitely pick up more and probably do another video on it. I think I might do an IG video using different colors because I really like how this turned out. But my favorite products, I'd say I for sure love the concealer. I use this every day. I really like this concealer. It's like a nice full coverage with a hydrating finish. I really like the setting powder a lot too. I have the shade medium. I really like the packaging too, is really nice because you don't have to waste product, which is like a nice touch for drugstore, because I've seen higher end brands that don't do this, and I feel like anyone who makes a loose powder should package it this way, especially when you're traveling. It just makes it less of a mess. Eyeshadow I actually really liked, and I love just like how cute and small they are, and they're super compact. I'm definitely gonna be picking up more colors in this eyeshadow, and they're only $3, which is incredible. I like the gloss. It does have a little bit of like a tingly sensation to it, but I think that's because it's plumping. But I really like the way it feels. Applicator a lot too, because usually I feel like glosses, not all glosses, but I don't like it when glosses have like really small doe foot applicators. I have bigger lips, so I appreciate like a fatter wand when it comes to glosses, so I love that. The rest of the products were okay. Like I don't see myself using them much. Like the brows, I think were probably like, I mean the brows look good, but it's not like I would use it again. I do like the gel more. The foundation, maybe just because I didn't pick up the right shade, but it overall does look really nice on the skin. I'm not like wowed by it, I think, but I mean it actually looks pretty good. But I do think I prefer like a deeper color, and the coverage wasn't overall like full. It kind of like disappeared a little bit as I was applying it, I noticed. The primer I actually really like too. I have been using this for like the past week, and I really like the primer. So that's pretty much it. This concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me trying out these E.L.F. products. I really want to start doing more of these kind of videos, testing out different brands. It was nice to kind of switch it up a little bit. What better brand to do it with than E.L.F. Cosmetics, which is such an iconic brand. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and stay safe, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.